Back to some more War Soulstorm action on the very nice Alvarez map. It's going to be 3 vs 3. And, okay, let's just discuss what to do. So, bottom right team consists of... I should be going as scout snipers myself. Well, there we go. So, bottom right team is Klaus playing as a Specimenins, Lightman 2009, myself playing as a Specimenins, GK Lord, Grey Knight Lord, playing as Imperial Guard, bizarrely enough. So, just transport enemies. Huh. Indeed. Enemies, viewed there. Tech Labs, should I say, is actually going as the Space Marines. Blood going as the Chaos Space Marines. Okay, and Janus is actually going for a tech rush as Orcs, despite the fact that they don't really tech up that quickly, even if they do build loads of war banners, because of the fact they have to wait for their Orc resource to go up and all that. But, oh, what the hell. We'll see what happens. He's going to be going for a shooter boy squad about the big mech first. Interesting. At the same time, what else do we have? Wack is going for not much. I think he's going for tier 2 as well. Not entirely sure. He does... I'm not sure what the hell he's doing actually. He's not getting anything out of the Chaos Temple. Yep, he's going for quick tier 2. Of course. And he doesn't even have any regular troops apart from a couple of Chaos Cultists. Huh, interesting. Well, we'll see how that works out for him. Techlax going for a bit more of a standard build, going for an early Force Commander, and he does have a couple of Scout Marines, 3 squads of Scout Marines actually. At the same time though, GK Lord is going for a bit more of a standard build, thankfully, going for Infantry Command first. I presume he's got the Command Squad out somewhere, I've got no idea where, and he's actually going for an early Tech tool as well. We've got a couple of minor skirmishes happening here and there, Scout Marines versus Scout Marines, brother versus brother. And yeah, Trader versus Royalist as well. The hell is the frame rate doing? Anyway, and Klaus is actually going for quick tier 2. Am I going for quick tier 2? No, I'm not. Okay, well, good to know this. Yeah. Having a regular army from somewhere. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. I'm not sure what the hell the frame rate's doing. Don't know if it's this particular map or something. That seems very odd and or maybe the antivirus is updating. I don't know. It's very strange. If I get this thing away, it's still going to do that. Well, whatever. What can you do? What can you do in the case? Wait, is that like Force Commander's getting killed off there? I think it is. Yep, I should be trying to get him out of there. Actually, having him in the midst of the troops is not such a good idea, to say the least. I'll just fast forward a bit actually, since not much else is happening. Just a couple of skirmishes here and there. My Scout Snipers, oh no, there's the enemy Scout Snipers, are going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. Oh, that's right, I said I was going to go with Scout Snipers of my own, but yeah, it doesn't really seem to be making that much of a difference. Still a bit of back and forth action happening there. Better than Squiggle Fart. Cute, that's actually a Squiggle off, but anyway. Huh, interesting. And yeah, finally we actually have a bit more of an actual battle coming in. Klaus going for a quick land speeders. Scout Marines getting torn apart by the enemy's Scout Snipers. Not really sure why exactly he wanted to even set them up like that. I mean, he must have been aware at this point of the enemy's Scout Marines, but well, what can he do? He also should be actually targeting the Scout Marines with his own land speeders, actually, rather than targeting the freaking Force Commander. But well, what can you do? Huh, and the frame rate's back to normal. Bizarre. I mean, I'm only recording it at 30 frames per second anyway, but still, it just stayed at 30 frames per second as well. I just don't know what the hell to make of that. Well, whatever.
Position secure.
Okay, so yeah, I had a couple of back and forth skirmishes, but this land speeder, damn, he had such a golden opportunity to go after these freaking Scout Marines. In my opinion, that's what Klaus should have done, rather than just taking a few pot shots at the Force Commander. It's just going to heal back the damage anyway. I mean, he's been weakened, but he's not dead though, so really. Ah well. What can he do? Was actually... oh no, that's Janus. Which one's War? Ah, that's right. This guy's going to go for quick tier 3. He's got the Sacrificial Circle out. What troops does he even have out? I think he's got no troops out actually, let's just see. He's got literally no troops and he's going for tier 3. Incredible. Simply incredible. So that probably explains why we were able to get such an advantage in the middle. This particular point. Actually, these guys are going to suffer a bit under the land speeders. There we go, this is more like it, using them against light troops. Very nicely done by Klaus, if I do say so. It kind of makes up somewhat for him not going after the Scout Marines a bit earlier. Klaus needs a bit of help, and he might actually get it. What the... ah, okay. Of course, this guy's going to be going with Some early rocket launchers actually going to be going for... Oh, okay, never mind. He's actually going for a bit more of a balanced build there. As for myself, am I still going with Scout Marines? Yep, I still am. I don't think I'm at tier 2 just yet, which kind of sucks, given everyone else is starting to tech up a bit as well. Everyone actually went for fast techs, bizarrely enough. Who's to think? And these guys went to a bit of a pain in the ass as well. My Scout Marines don't stand each other. What the hell is that? Thinking, leaving like that. Jesus Christ. Although these guys, these land speeders, will actually do a good job against them, and yep, Klaus is finally going to set them up against the Scout Marines. Is he actually going to target them or not? Oh my god, just... Oh, why didn't he just... Oh, actually outranged listening post, I'll be damned. Ah, for fuck's sake, why didn't he concentrate fucking fire? Alright there, for God's sake. Ah, well, what can you do, man? What can you do? My guy's going to get sniped a bit as well, but at least... they'll act as meat shields for these other Scout Marines at the very least. Klaus actually going for masses of land speeders. It's kind of starting to get countered by the enemy's Space Marines, but what can you do? Wait a minute, we have got something shooting shells at these guys. I'm not entirely sure what it is actually. Incredible, these things. It's such a shame that you don't really get any upgrades for land speeders. Indeed. And there we go, finally we got Wach bringing in his own troops. He's going to be going, yep, demonic fire for his possessed Chaos Marines, and also getting the attached Chaos Lord. I'm not really sure how else is really going to go. In my opinion, Klaus actually should just be, he just needs to micro, because these guys, the way they're grouped, they can only target one land speeder at once. All he has to do is just, you know, have them chase one around, and that should be alright. But in any case, we're going to be going forward. GK Lord at tier 2, so he's actually going to be going for a las cannon upgrade for his heavy weapon stem. As you can see, pretty nifty against vehicles. What the hell is actually shooting those shells? And the Orc player must be shooting these shells, but I don't think well, at least what it appears to me, but no, apparently not. He doesn't have a machine factory anywhere. Interesting. Very interesting little game indeed. And I believe the Chaos Lord is going to get taken out, so hopefully Wow's going to be cancelling his Demonic Prince summoning. Nope, he's actually just going to rebuild the Chaos Lord, I'll be damned. What an interesting game indeed. I can't believe how these land speeders can do so much damage. I suppose there is a massive amount of them, so... There you go, too bad the enemy team doesn't have... Indeed, finally going to tier 2 myself. Yeah, if the enemy team had their own vehicles... such as this, well, produced by, for example, this machine cult, which for some reason Techlax did not... He didn't send any builders there, not really sure why, but anyway. Yeah, if the enemy team had some of their own vehicles, then they would have been able to hard counter these land speeders so incredibly easily. Even more easily than if they were using anti-vehicle troops. So there we go, finally do have tank busters coming from Janus. I'm not really sure what the hell took him so long actually to build these troops, since really it was just taking up most of the round. But oh well. A couple of them getting taken out, and then they're just going to jump around anyway, so... What a game indeed. This guy's probably going to be going with Demon Prince upgrade. He's probably... Oh no, he's actually going for him immediately. Well, if I was War, I wouldn't actually do that. I would have kept him in the possessed squad and then basically turned him into a Demon Prince. Indeed. Would have turned him into a Demon Prince once he was low on health. Of course, you kind of run the risk of the Chaos Lord getting killed off during the transformation, but you know, as long as you time it right, then you can get pretty good mileage out of the Chaos Lord that way, because once he turns into the Demon Prince, he actually starts off with full health, so that's to take into account. My Scout Marines probably should get out of the way of that Demon Prince. He's got Demonic Armor there, at least he does at the very least. And this Scout Marine, as you can see, ouch, did he just... Well, I don't know what happened to him, but he's not around anymore, that's for sure. So, could this actually turn things around for our opponents? That's the question. Because as you can see, the land speeders, they've been all taken out by the looks of it, or maybe they've jumped around somewhere. No, I'm not really seeing them anywhere. Oh, there we go, yep, they've all been taken out just about, except for one of them. So Klaus's little vehicle rush, it did initially succeed, but now that the enemy's got their own anti-vehicle stuff, well, we'll just have to see how things work out. He's actually going for tier 4, bizarrely enough, and he does have the relic. As for myself, I think I'm going to be in tier 2 for a bit of a while. Don't even have a tier 2 building for myself, which is kind of ridiculous. I'm a tier 2 though, aren't I? Yes, I am. Good, thank the Lord for that. At the same time though, okay, oh, that's good. So it's Grey Knights fighting alongside a Demon Prince. Just gotta love it. But yeah, our armies are a bit depleted actually, and yeah, now that was at tier 3 is going to have some pretty powerful troops to call on actually, to say the least. What the hell was Klaus thinking building a thermal plasma generator right in the middle of enemy player's base? Seems very odd to me. But in any case, Klaus is going to go for tier 4, eventually he's going to get tier 4. Actually going for a preliminary vehicle cap increase, so I'm guessing he's got some points saved up for... Oh, I got a Baneblade, really. And he's got a machine cult here, I'll be damned. In any case, I believe he's going to be going for a... what do you call it? A Land Raider as quickly as possible. Oh no, he's going for a Predator first, and then hopefully a Land Raider as well, maybe. This tier 4 upgrade also allows the Land Raider to be... Oh, sorry, the Predator, sorry, to be upgraded with las cannons as well. Not that he's got much of a need to really do that, since we're not really seeing any enemy vehicles from opponents just yet. Thankfully, my guys coming in to reinforce. No heavy weapons upgrades, so they'll just have to make do with what they have. Did I just throw a couple of grenades there? I think I did actually, thank god for the rallying ability as well, counteracting the Chaplain's shouts ability. These guys are going to have to move out of the way, out of the Inquisition ability to say least. And we've got another Predator coming in for Klaus, so no, he's not going to be going for a Land Raider just yet. Huh, interesting. And he's going to be upgrading this thing straight to las cannons. I'm not really sure why exactly he's doing that, given that we're not seeing any enemy vehicles by opponents, and what's also is that he's going to be going completely with las cannons as well, so this is going to be doing very little damage against infantry, demons, etc, etc, so I'm not really sure why I was doing that actually. I mean, it's pretty fast to, and very cheap as well, as you can see, to upgrade the las cannons as well, so I would not certainly not agree with what the hell he's doing. Oh my god, and he's upgrading this one as well. Why in God's name is doing that? Wait a minute, do we... Oh, of course, that's what was firing these shells. It was this Basilisk. Of course. Speaking of which, looks like Janky and Lord, I think this is either a tier 4 or tier 3 vehicle. In any case, he's finally up to Limonus battle tanks with a nice exposed treads. Thank god the opponents do not have units that can detract this thing, otherwise we'll be in a bit of trouble. And ouch. He's going to be taking a bit of damage from the Obliterator, and yeah, there goes the machine cult as well. Ouch, indeed, man. Thankfully, we do have Space Marines coming in to do a bit of damage. UK Lord says he's okay, but come on, man, he's getting torn apart slowly but surely. Indeed. That was a bizarre game indeed. And he's going to be sending in both Predators actually up against Techlag's base. Actually, he might be able to do a bit of damage. The only problem is though, once these orcs start launching their rockets, so they're going to do quite a bit of damage. I think Klaus is going to want his... my god, he might actually destroy the stronghold, actually. I'll be damned. Probably... he's not going to do anything against the servitors really because of the las cannons. Despite the fact that in the cannon, the Predators, or rather las cannons in general, they actually do quite a bit of damage even against infantry. It's just that they don't fire very often and they're not exactly very efficient against infantry. He's going to lose one of them. The second one I think has been lost as well, so sucks to be him. We've managed to rebuff their attack, but at the same time their opponents, they do have pretty formidable troops. So I'm also seeing the frame rate drop down to 30 again, now going up to 40. What the hell is going on there? Very bizarre indeed. The Chaos Space Marines also coming in for Techlax. I believe he just finished building a Chaos Predator. He won't be able to upgrade his own las cannon just yet though, but what do you know, going for Chaos Energies. It's just, well, that's happening. Let's just see what exactly what this does. It does tier 4 of course, energies, blah blah. Oh, so it actually does increase the health of Chaos vehicles, Predators, Defilers and Helltowns, but not their riders. Predators to be equipped with ancient or las cannon relics, and the summoning of the Bloodthirster. Sounds good to me. What are we going to be doing? What the hell? A Whirlwind? Why in God's name would he go with freaking Whirlwind? I mean, really, in my opinion, the Whirlwind is just not worth it at all. I mean, it uses... oh, that's funny. Anyway, it uses, I think, 5 vehicle cap, and really, you only get one of them as well. It does roughly the same amount of disruption that a freaking... what do you call it? Ah, because we have a Land Raider, finally. The same amount of disruption as a... I'm not sure I'm drawing a blank there, since it's Space Marine all the time. Ah yes, so the Hellfire Dreadnought with its missile launcher. It does have a much greater range though, but at the same time though, I believe it's less durable. Ouch. Well, it does do, actually it does do decent amounts of disruption. I'll admit that. This Land Raider really could do some freaking repairs, to say the least. So hopefully this Librarian is going to be casting Smite, not entirely sure. Thank God the Land Raider can take a bit of damage. You really should be using the Machine Spirit ability, actually. Stop it from taking quite as much ranged damage. But no, he's just going to retreat it instead. Where the hell are the building units, for God's sake? And he's still upgrading. Really. Definitely do not agree with that at all. Oh well. What can you do? We're having a bit more success in the middle, thankfully, but at the same time, I think oh, there we go. I actually do have my Hellfire Dreadnought being sent back. Look at that great disruption, and it gets a nice little Gatling Cannon as well. I think it's called something else in game, an Assault Cannon or something like that. It's very nice indeed, and it's kind of durable. And because it's a walker vehicle, it actually benefits positively from light and heavy cover, so pretty snazzy indeed, if I do say so. Now, as you can see, we've just got an all-out melee happening on the left and middle flanks. At the same time, though, we do have GK Lord coming in with his own guys on the right, trying to do damage. Hellfire Dreadnought being built by Heklax. So, yep, Hellfire Dreadnoughts all around. Chaos Predator is not going to be upgraded with las cannons just yet. He could upgrade it if he wants to. I'm pretty sure it's pretty fast for the Chaos Predator as well. I'm not entirely sure if Tier 4 for the Space Marines upgrades their own vehicles' health, to be honest. Not too sure at all. In any case, I did not agree with attaching a Librarian to his bloody Assault Terminators. I should be attaching either the Chaplain or more likely the Force Commander. Librarian, yeah, I wouldn't really recommend attaching them there, but what can you do? Hell, oh, we've got Khorne Berserkers versus Grey Knights. Talk about elite troops versus elite troops. Thankfully though, with the attached Chaplain, hopefully with Force Weapons and all that upgrade, we should be able to take them out pretty easily. Khorne Berserkers, they do get a rather interesting Tier 3 upgrade though. Tier 3 ability, should I say, known as the Mark of Khorne. And what it does is it basically gets all infantry, I believe, to flee, except with the except for commanders and demons, I think, and they also do massive amounts of morale damage as well. But even against Grey Knights and all that, they still get them to flee. So they have it. So quite a little bit of back and forth action indeed, all around. We've even got a nice little bombardment ability being used there. Interesting use of Scout Marines by myself. That could have done a better job in keeping them alive, but well. What can you do? Baneblade also finally coming out for GK Lord. Look at that, fancy little lasers and everything as well. Pretty spiffy indeed. So what the hell, I think I might just have a look at a fourth game, so I can just join that to this particular video as well, which you should be seeing straight after this video in fact. So there you have it. Am I still at tier 2 actually? That'd be kind of funny if I was. Not entirely sure actually, judging by this. But anyway, there you have it. Good game to our opponents. This has been David signing off. Welcome again to some Dawn of War Soulstorm action. It's going to be 3 vs 3 on the Castellution maps. So top right team consists of Heklax, okay, from the previous game, playing as a good old Space Marines. Got GK Lord this time playing as the Elder, so he's probably gone as random. Also got Warlord Wraith playing as the Chaos Space Marines. We'll just switch to their view actually.
Scouts
there we go. And bottom left team consists of Fluffy Chaos Lord, bizarrely enough playing as Chaos. Interesting colour scheme actually. Also got Lineman 2009 playing as Space Marines, that's myself. Looks like I've got very spiffing Blood Ravens colour scheme there, very nice indeed. And we also got KLM 94 playing as Imperial Guard. So what the hell, we'll see what happens. Solution, as you can see, plenty of room to manoeuvre, plenty of different flanks and all there, loads of miscellaneous rubble, an enclosed point just for the hell of it, and yeah, I mean loads of places to hide various buildings and all that as well actually, so there you have it. So just, sorry, just having a look at the what's happening here. So Assault Space Marines coming out for myself first. I think we had the Elder player going with some early ranges, not too unexpected there. My Assault Space Marines are going to be doing a bit of harassment, and at the same time we do have a bit of a skirmish happening here. The Cultists are actually going up against the Imperial Guardsmen, doing a bit of damage there. And Smart Guys are actually even managing to decapture a relic there, something you don't see too often. We're going to continue to do a bit of harassment. I probably should have gone actually up to the builders. I don't believe I have actually. What can you do? They're going to continue harassing, and they're still going to continue harassing. Incredible. Still going up against the builder, and yeah, there we go. Finally being forced to retreat. So there you have it. I'm just fast forwarding a bit because there's just a few minor skirmishes happening here and there. Got a land speeder actually being brought out. Actually, I think I might might just go back to normal speed. There we go. Got a land speeder being brought out for Techlax, so going for a very early tier 2. I think he went for an early tier 2 in the last round, actually. And as for us, are we at tier 2? I'm going to tier 2 now, but unfortunately not tier 2 just yet. Thankfully, Fluffy Cow Sword's at tier 2, and he's going for a Cow Sorcerer. Is he going to see if he's got the Sacrificial Circle out as well, so he can bring out some horrors? Thank the Lord for that. And they can be teleported straight to where they need to go. Unfortunately, they can't be teleported out, which kind of sucks, but well, what can you do? GK Lord looks like he's probably going to be fortifying a bit with support platform, even getting webway gates as well. Also going for Plasma Grenade research, something I don't see too often for the, I was going to call them the Grenadiers, but no, they're not actually Grenadiers, they're the Guardian squads, so he's probably going to want to reinforce them as much as possible, just to keep them alive as much as possible. I'm surprised he doesn't have a third squad out, actually. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Plasma Grenades, and going for Banshees as well. Another webway gate being built, well, and he's going to tier 2 himself as well, so should be set for quite a game indeed. So at the moment we haven't really seen any too much in terms of really heavy battles, but we do have a couple of minor battles occurring at different points of the map. Actually, wait a minute, despite the fact that I'm actually not bad. His Land Speeder Tempest will do a bit of damage. He's going to be building horror squads to counter them. Thank the Lord for that. I believe I should be at tier 2 myself as well. Unfortunately, all my Space Marines are at the front. We are actually doing a bit of damage against Techlax. So, what do we have? We got nothing. No heavy weapons upgrades, no sergeants. Well, that's just freaking great. Well, I'm going to want to upgrade them eventually. Hopefully. In the meantime, my base is going to suffer quite a bit. Thankfully, we do have the horrors coming in to do a bit of damage in here. They should be able to take out the Land Speeder Tempest with relative ease. These guys are just dedicated vehicle troops, anti-vehicle, anti-building troops. Unfortunately, they don't move around too quickly, which kind of sucks really, because you teleport them in, and then what? You just have to move them around like any other troops. I suppose they can be loaded into the Chaos Rhino. I think they can be loaded into the Chaos Rhino. There's that to consider. And yeah, thank God I'm finally now starting to upgrade my guys there, mate. What about me? I don't have any tier 2 buildings out for myself just yet. I do have more troops incoming. Unfortunately, my buildings are starting getting picked apart by these goddamn Tempests, which are, actually I believe they're just phased through the little building support there, through the bridge, fun enough. And what do you know, we actually do have GK Lord coming in to do a bit of damage as well. Thank God the Imperial Guardsman player is going to be sending his guys to help me out, since my guys are at the front. So Space Marine is going to do a bit of damage as well, but no, that's just both his Land Speeders of course belong to Techlax, which kind of sucks, but what can you do? Thankfully my guys are getting upgraded to the rocket launchers, so they should be able to destroy these Land Speeders with ease, and then after that they can just go straight for these Dark Reapers and hopefully do a bit of damage as well. So yeah, thank God they've finally been upgraded. Still no Sergeants though, probably because I was going for the weapons upgrades first. I've suffered a bit... Indeed. I've suffered a bit of economic damage. Holy shit. All of my plasma generators have been destroyed. Yeah, I have suffered a bit of economic damage to say least. And here we go. This is where my machine cult is. Unfortunately though, because all my plasma generators have been taken out, I'm going to have to rebuild a bit. But once that happens, then yeah, then I can transport my guys pretty easily. I probably should be getting the sergeants up as quickly as possible as well. But well, what can you do? My scout marines doing a bit of scouting, bizarrely enough. At the same time, we have actually had a battle happening over here that I don't think was actually really anything too noteworthy. Just a couple of static defenses, mostly facing up against a couple of Chaos troops here and there. Nothing too special. I think the the bulk of the Imperial Guardsman army was over here actually. So is he? Oh my God, he's still at tier 1. Oh my God, this might actually turn out to be our undoing. Actually, he doesn't. Oh, actually, he's at least got the grenade launchers for his guys. Thank the Lord for that. He doesn't have any commissars though, so yes, I'm not really sure what the hell he's doing. What the hell is it with Imperial Guard players in these last few rounds? Actually, it seems that none of them have done anything resembling sensible play. But anyway. Finally going to get my Rhino transport out. I believe I've got 3 squads of Space Marines out thus far. 1, 2, I think I've got a third one somewhere else. Not sure where. This Rhino transport should actually be transporting my guys. Ah, there we go. 1, 2, 3, there we go. Huh. Interesting. So am I getting a second round of transport or not? No, I'm actually going for a Land Speeder Tempest, so the third squad's just going to have to hoof it, basically. And yeah, as you can see, things are starting to even up a bit. Unfortunately, opponents are starting to seize control of the middle locations, except for this one, which apparently belongs to me. Oh, and this one also belongs to me. What to think? So in any case, GK Lord is actually going to be upgrading all of his buildings to be stealth, as you can see. He's even got a minefield there. He's at tier 2 himself, he does have the Harlequin. And who knows, might actually see some fancy webway gates played by him. We'll see what happens. He does have a Harlequin out, and he's going for Warp Spiders as well, so nothing too surprising there. I'm assuming as a vehicle plant, yeah, you have to have one to get the get those guys out, get the Falcon Grav tank out as well. Reinforced armor coming out as well. He's probably got the superior optics upgrade research for his troops. As for the Chaos player, I think he's at he's at tier 3 actually. I was going to say tier 2, but no, he's going for he's at tier 3 already. Going to infiltrate his guys, get plasma pistols and machine pen at the same time, so nothing too unexpected there. Yeah, apart from the Imperial Guard players still being in freaking tier 1, this has been relatively standard actually. Finally, we're going to be seeing a bit of an engagement happening. Unfortunately, I might be able to still take these guys out, even though I don't have support by the Imperial Guard players actually. Even though finally he's going to be sending his own guys out, it's going to kind of seal the deal for us there. But thankfully I was only facing up against one army there. Fortunately all my assault marines getting taken out, which kind of sucks, but my guys managing to... What's this Chaos Fighter doing? What the hell? Really just getting him straight into the fray there. Anyway, I can't really sure why I'm getting him back there, but anyway, go help Chaos, I don't need help. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's from Techlax, of course. Chaos player. No, he doesn't need help at all, it seems. Not too shabby. Although they probably could be trying to help out the Chaos player a bit, but not too bad. Too bad, too sad. So my guys are going to be hopefully rejoining the fray. Yep, there comes a rain of transport. Do I have a... Where's my third squad of Space Marines? Oh, there they are. Well, we should just get a fourth squad and then get a second round of transport for them. In any case, KLM finally is going for tier 2. I suppose it does have a massive amount of Imperial Guardsmen, and they have been upgraded with grenade launchers. At the same time, though, I hope to God he's got the tier 1 Guardsmen upgrades for them at the very least. He really needed to bring up some commissars as well, because even in tier 1, although they don't yet have the executability, they do still have... not bad. They do still have the... Where the hell is this thing going? Jesus Christ. Anyway, they do still increase the maximum morale of the Imperial Guard squads. As you can see, since they're only at 250 each, any morale that they can get is going to be pretty freaking significant at that stage. In any case, this guy is just a tier 3. I believe going for a quick Predator, we should be able to basically make a mincemeat out of these Imperial Guards troops. Thankfully, I do have my own Space Marines out, but I'm not really sure where the hell my Rhino was going. He really needs to be coming up to the frontier so he can actually take out this freaking Predator, and of course this freaking Land Speeder Tempest as well. I've got one squad out, but unfortunately, yeah, this arm is just going to be routed. I don't know where the hell my guys have gone though. What in God's name has happened there? This doesn't make any sense at all. Oh well, and I'm assuming we're probably going to have a couple of horror squads, yep, transported, thank God for that. They'll be in the perfect position to ambush this Chaos Predator, and he's not going to get it out of there in time, fortunately not, so... These guys also being upgraded to Star Cannons, but they should... Oh yeah, they won't be able to take out the horrors before they get destroyed subsequently, not too shabby. I'm in a bit of trouble myself, unfortunately, because as you can see, it looks like Techlax has reached tier 3. He managed to bring his Land Raider, and he's also got actually tier 4 then in that case. And he's using the orbital drop ability to drop his Dreadnought straight into the fray. I believe I've lost my... Yep, looks like I've lost my HQ to say the least. It should be here, but it isn't, so... Yeah, that kind of sucks. As you can see, I've got massive amounts of troops engaging in the right flank. If we can't make something happen there, though, I think we're probably going to be at too much of a disadvantage to really be able to do too much. Too bad I don't have my Assault Space Marines out as well, so I can actually go after the Terminators, but well, what can you do? What can you do? More stuff is going to drop in. Thankfully I built my machine cult here, I'm not really sure what kind of difference it's going to make, and these guys going into ranged combat against Terminators is kind of suicidal actually. But well, what can you do? What can you do? My base is going to get destroyed, and unfortunately the army on the right is going to get completely routed. Yeah, completely routed indeed. We do have a couple of our own Predators versus the enemy troops, but no, it's just not going to be able to do anything. So yeah, unfortunately, yeah, my base is going to get destroyed. Looks like I just had Land Speeder come in, drop in a couple of Dreadnoughts, and Where the hell? Oh, that's right. I brought a couple of troops out there. Yeah, I really should have brought in assault space marines or something like that against him. But well, what can you do? Or I could have just sent in the force commander intimately against the Terminators. But well, yeah, sorry, guys, let him in indeed. So yeah, unfortunately, indeed, good old deep strike. It's funny that I'm complaining about it when I'm actually playing with a space marine to actually get a deep strike as well. But what can you do? Yeah, base is going to get destroyed, and I believe that's probably going to be game, set, and match. Very interesting little play by the opposing space marine player. They're basically sealing the deal for the opponents. Also, yeah, going to be dropping in some assault terminators. Yeah, deep strike being an incredibly powerful ability. What the hell are these guys doing? Anyway, very powerful ability for space marines, but really the other races got very powerful abilities as well. Got very good use of the machine spirit ability for Techlax, and it manages to survive all until the end. That's GG for myself there. Yeah, I do manage to reconstruct part of my base there, but yeah, a couple of Wraith Lords coming in to demolish them, and yeah, I mean, really. Although, if I stayed, I wonder what would have happened, though. It probably would have been destroyed anyway against this amount of troops, but still would have been interesting just to stay a bit longer, but, well, what can you do? Quite a little round indeed. Good games for opponents. This has been David Vidovich, signing off.